You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!
Welcome to the jungle. La, da, 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 da. Welcome to the jungle. Jungle. So wow. Welcome to the jungle.
This nigga crazy.
The life we live in. We all gone from
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Daylyt. I want to give a big shout out to Battle Rap Radio. We in the building. Gang, gang, gang.
What's up, brother? First off, nice to meet you, even though it's virtual. I'm Uncle Ra. I don't know if you know that.
I know you, bro. I've been watching you for years. What are we talking about? I'm a fan of this shit, yo. Uncle Ra's
trying to find out. That's what's
Uncle
up.
Ra's the real deal, man. I'm honored to be here, man.
I appreciate you, brother. I'm honored to have you here. So
yeah, grateful.
Pretty dope. Well, partly, right? Let's talk. First off, it's Joel Bao, but is it Bauman?
Yes, you got it.
Okay, just want to make sure we're saying it right. Did you change the bow so you could come into battle rap and do the bows?
You know, my name King Bao comes from, yes, the battle rap nature in me. I wanted to flip my name before anybody else could. That's
actually fire.
Yeah, so Bauman, don't you hear the name of a king? Long as my name in your mouth, it keeps making me things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're thinking ahead. That's pretty good.
10 years in the making. Yeah, I just did a video yesterday to kind of prove that this has been 10 years in the making. I've always known that I wanted to do this. I posted a video today with my, oh boy, here we go. This battery is shit. 1 second, brother. So I posted a video today with my audio engineer, and I've been working with him for over 10 years. And he even called it. He's like, bro, you were talking about battle rap 10 years ago. This is what you wanted to do. Daylyt is my dream matchup, because if I battle rap against Daylyt and I even show that I can be on the stage with him, I'm an immediate legend. I immediately cut the line. I immediately showcase how fucking dope I am. So people don't realize that we've been calling for this for years. If ARP is listening to this, if Jay Black is listening to this, I was tweeting at them. I've been DMing them. I've been messaging them on IG trying to battle for fucking the last however long. Like I've been, you know what I mean? Like this is what I've ultimately wanted to do. I'm gonna move up here because my light is shit right now. But yeah, we've been doing this for a long time.
Yeah, I watched the it wasn't too hard to find either. I watched the battle with you. Shit, I forgot the guy's name. Shit. Cause you had a battle.
If you've seen any battles, they're horse shit.
Well, I was definitely going to let you know that that's not going to even get you through the first 3 bars with Daylyt.
No, I mean, at the end of the day, bro, people can it's like, for instance, you could take my last fight and you could say, oh my gosh, he looked this or he looked that. You think I trained for that fight if I was looking like that? In the same regard, if you heard terrible bars from me in a battle, do you think it's because I'm terrible, or it's because I didn't take the shit seriously? When I battle rap back in the day, I didn't take that shit seriously. It's a fucking joke to me. I was making more money as a 20-year-old than any of these fucking battle rappers were in battle rap. I thought it was fucking corny. I thought it was stupid talking about, people in battle rap talking about things that kept them oppressed, like killing one another and dumb shit. Obviously horrorcore, I'm a horrorcore rapper, but like I'm talking like the street shit, like the stuff that now everybody has cashed in on. We got King Bao that just got murked. We got Pop Smoke that got murked. We got Sue Surf who's fucking locked up. Like battle rap continues to perpetuate this bullshit, right? And then people complain about what it is. And when I battle rapped however many years ago, when I first came in the scene, when I was in Minnesota, people thought I was corny. They thought I was, because I wasn't from the street and all this other dumb shit. So it's like, I just never really respected them. They never really respected me. And over the years of, doing music, my own beats, I was, started to do music because I had money, I had time, and I was an entrepreneur before I ever did anything else. And I just said I'm going to make beats. I'm going to make hard ass beats. I'm going to rap my ass on them. I'm going to do my own thing. You understand?
Right.
I'm never going to fucking sell out. I'm never going to go to Hollywood. I'm never going to, fuck them. If I blow up, I'm going to blow up off my own merit. Now, 10 years later, I was the most viral fighter of the year last year, and I'm not even in the UFC. You understand? I'm the first fighter. I'm the first fighter in history to own his fight and put it up on his platform and do his own pay-per-view. He's like, and again, when people look at that fight, for instance, like I didn't even give a fuck about that fight. Why? Because I gave a fuck about this battle, and all I've been trying to do is perfectly execute to get to this point. And now we're here, and they're about to see what we're going to cash in on.
All right. So you threw me off here. So you had a fight, and you didn't give a fuck about the fight. You cared more about battle.
Fuck yes,
Daylyt?
bro. Absolutely. Are you kidding me? This
Wow.
is 10 years in the making, bro. This is like before. Hip hop is my love. Hip hop, I gave the amount of money I put into my own music, the amount of time I put into myself to get to the point now where we're going to be able to do this. Like hip hop is my love. What do you think makes me want to fight? Because I want someone to stand in front of me and try to tell me something. Try to tell me you're going to beat me.
Right.
You really think you're going to beat me? Okay, perfect. Especially intellectually. Like if you can't tell, the whole Jimmy Kimmel challenge that garnered millions and millions of views was the battle rapper in me. He said my name.
Hold up, because you talking about a lot of stuff that I actually want to talk about. But let me go back to the fight. The fight that you lost, right? That you didn't care about, but you said you owned it. Can you break that down and help me understand, how were you able to do that?
With my own platform called Create For You. So essentially, because I am who I am, I was able to negotiate with a league that was putting on a fight, the rights to own my fight and then sell it and distribute it via my platform, Create For You. So now my opponent and me, we essentially own the fight 50-50, shall we say. So on my platform, fans or investors or whoever wants to, whoever it is, can buy and own that fight.
Okay. Now, I like that because we talk about that sometimes in battle rap too, right? So you did you make, if I can ask, did you make more money doing it that way opposed to UFC or something else? And then, okay.
Yeah. I in long term too, you have to think, right? I'm not going to use any names, right? I don't want to use any 3-letter names because, even in battle rap, we have some companies that are whatever. But you look at leagues or you look at these promotions, they continue to make money off of content from performers. If you're a fighter, it's the same thing. So why in the fuck aren't fighters or performers or battle rappers or whoever it is, why aren't we the ones getting paid? It's the same thing. I never signed to a label. Never was going to sign to a label. Never wanted to. When I talked to my audio engineer, again, who I just posted today, he used to be signed to the Black Eyed Peas. And I remember I got an opportunity to get signed way back in the day. And he looked at the contract. He's like, Joel, what are you doing, bro? Don't do this. Because I was going to do it. And he's like, they want 80% of your publishing. And I was like, well, what the fuck does that mean? I was like, well, what do you mean? Like, I don't know what the fuck that means. It's a good look. Like these guys have a huge, you know what I mean? Like they're huge. Like, no, bro. He's like, you should just, you're already doing everything on your own. Like, I think you'll be able to do everything on your own. Here we are 10 years later. So everybody's trying to get out of their record deal. Everybody's trying to not be signed to specific entities. Everybody wants to be autonomous and independent because they saw people like Tory Lanez make 60 million or however much it was off of doing his own album independently via Web3, via, distributing ownership or distributing a certain amount of copies, making something collectible. Trading cards are a thing for a reason. NFTs did absolutely what they did for a reason. And I don't know, everybody wants to say, well, NFTs are down. It's not about the NFTs, it's about the utility in the NFTs that makes something valuable. What do the NFTs allow you to do and get? That is utility. So if you have an NFT from Bored Ape Yacht Club, the utility of that is that you get to be a part of a cool club with Justin Bieber and Dave Chappelle and all these other motherfuckers, Snoop Dogg. And if they hold an event, you get to hang out with all these celebrities and people that are Bored Ape Yacht Club members, right? That spend $500,000 or $1 million on a monkey picture, right? But they're not doing it for the monkey picture. They're doing it to be a part of the cool club and gain access. The utility is to gain access to the cool club and the events. So our utility is essentially going to allow people to buy, sell, trade, barter within our ecosystem and get some exclusive deals by doing so. We know that a big box retailer, it starts with a C. It's the biggest box retailer in America. They do membership-based I don't want to say the name. they do membership-based memberships, and then they pass on the savings to the card holders, right? You pay a specific fee every single year, and then that gives you some pretty cool perks that a lot of people like maybe cheaper gas, right? Like maybe access to TVs at a certain price that you couldn't get somewhere else, or big bulk purchased items. So essentially, if you look at, to build off of that, if you look at OpenSea did $1 billion this year for independent creators. So what happens when we take that big box model and we put it towards content creation and being able to collectivize all performances, anything, content? It's going to be massive. That's what's going to fucking happen.
I'm gonna have to get your number, and I'm gonna have to actually have a conversation with you off camera, because that sounds very, 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 did I say very, very, very good information, man. Now I see Daylyt is here, and I'm mad because there's so much more I wanted to talk to you about. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring Daylyt in. We're gonna chop it up with him, and then I still want to go back because I want to talk about the Jimmy Kimmel and again your independence in the MMA shit and all that. So much more I want to talk to you about. But
yeah, no worries.
I'm gonna bring Daylyt in here. He looked like he's sleeping.
Nah, you're good, brother.
Get him in there. There he is.
Oh, there we go.
Hello, young fella.
What's up, my G?
How you?
I'm good.
You good? I don't like the way this setup is here. Let me see something. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Yeah, they're not giving me enough options, but I guess I'll go with that. Yo, can you turn your phone sideways? I don't know if that's working. Yeah, I don't know if that worked.
I'll buy him a new camera.
There you go. This guy is a video guru. So we don't need to buy Daylyt a new camera. I know he got the good shit. He walking around with his phone. That's what he's doing. I know Dave shoots some shit.
Nah, he does.
Yeah. What's good, young fella?
I'm chilling, bro. I fell asleep and I had a long night last night. I dozed off. But I'm up now.
All right, that's what's up, man. I was talking to King Bao. Bow. And but I still got to get back and talk to him. But you're here, so we need to chop it up. First, I need to ask you, Daylyt. There's other battles we're waiting on from you. Tayshawn, Lux, me, why King Bao?
Ownership.
Ownership. Let's talk ownership. Explain to me why you wanna do that, because that's what I'm really really interested in that too, from both of you. So
why 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 do I have to explain why I want to own something of mine?
not
That
why I need you
ownership.
to, not
All right, so
why.
look, this is the thing, right? So, via me and Tay is, as of today, one of my, my best showings and one of my biggest impacts to the culture.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even post that shit on my own channel.
Okay.
I can't even post on my own Instagram. I can't post nothing. My fans can't even watch it unless they go to that. That's it.
So you can't post it on your Instagram either?
I can't do nothing. They're gonna flag it, take it down. I don't own the
Even if it's
content.
just a clip?
They're gonna take it down.
I didn't know it ran that deep.
It's ugly. So, this battle is ownership based. Like, having the ability to maneuver with your content however you want. Like, that's kind of where it's at with it. And also, I'm gonna say this again. This same company will be responsible for the Daylyt versus Lux battle too. So
now, we talked the last time me and you actually did an interview out in LA. You were telling me that this the Lux battle, y'all are gonna do it on your own. You clearly told me that.
yeah.
And again, I believe you, but I don't believe you. But I believe you, but I don't believe you. Because you like to troll a lot. But now I'm actually seeing, especially with this battle, and you're talking about the ownership thing now.
Like,
I'm seeing that now.
This is a thing, like, too, even with that battle, like, we all know that almost everybody in the culture want that battle. URL want it, RB want it, King of the Dot take it if they take it. Everybody is offered. Everybody is offered to have that battle. We have said no multiple times to every lead owner because we're gonna do it ourselves. Mm-hmm. And we're not gonna jump out the window until we get all the right necessary pieces to make sure it can be put out exactly how we need it, so we can monetize fully from it.
And Joel, did you know that? Like, because you wanted to battle Daylyt, you said it's been in the making for 10 years. Did you know he was looking for ownership?
Who isn't looking for ownership? That's the point. I'm not,
a lot of people aren't looking.
Because they don't know, because they're not educated. Daylyt he's an intelligent gentleman. He's not dumb. He understands the game. Right. He's in the game. He signed to one of the biggest artists in the world. Why hasn't the Lux battle happened? Because everybody else wants to be greedy. They should be. The reason we're going to be responsible for it, and the reason that was, bro, it's my dream not only to battle him, but then put on his biggest battle. I want to put people on. I learned early on, it's not what you can do for you, it's what you can do for other people. That's why this vision is many years in the making. And now we're going to be able to cash in because we help other people. That's the fucking point. Everybody else wants to be greedy. Everybody else wants to try and own that. I don't want to own that. Let me put it on. Let me give them ownership, and we'll do just fine because we have a platform that allows creators to fucking win.
No doubt.
Bingo.
Hey, Light, where you go? Are you still there?
There we go.
So again, we spoke about this the last time I saw you in LA. But do you remember we actually had this conversation probably 5 years ago? And you was like, we're gonna keep that between us. And so this is something that you had already, been interested in anyway.
Yeah, I've been interested in it for a long time. Like, I also have, other things up my sleeve, via in regards to like platforms and leagues and other opportunities for battle rappers to monetize their work. So I have stuff, but this idea was presented to me, you know, at a perfect time, especially when these ideas were already in my mind. And
Right.
you know, for that, this situation is in effect.
All right, now I gotta ask the question that everybody in the culture definitely wants to know, right? So like I told you, Joel, I seen the battle that you had wasn't that good, and
Battle. Hold up. What battle? Because I don't even know what the fuck is out there. So if you've seen something I haven't seen, I want to know where the fuck that is, and if it's trash, and if it's fucking terrible.
it is. I'm trying to remember the dude's name. I can't remember his name. Something too. I can't remember his name, but you had a suit on.
Oh yeah, I choked for 3 rounds. That's when Norbs was there for sure.
Yeah,
I didn't give a fuck.
Norbs, because it says
hold up.
Norbs,
Yeah, let me tell you about that battle. I didn't give a fuck about battle rap then. I just lost a fight, and I told you I lost a fight because I didn't train for it. Am I proud to say that? No, but my ego is so big sometimes that I don't give a fuck. I just fought a dude who's #1 in the Midwest, who's fought in the UFC, who's fought in Bellator, didn't fucking train for it at all, and went 3 fucking rounds, 15 minutes, and almost had him out multiple times in the fight, but gassed after the first. I, as a man who can take full responsibility and accountability, can go, yeah, I wasn't fucking training for that fight because I didn't give a fuck about it. You understand? I give a fuck about this. When I actually am training, I'm one of the most dangerous people on the planet. I'm training for this. You want to know why? Because when we pull this off, you just heard from him. We put on Lux versus Daylyt. And today, my team got off the phone. I guess Cassidy wants some smoke. So if we do Day versus Lux, and then we do Bao versus Cassidy, that breaks the fucking internet. And I solidify myself as a fucking GOAT. And on top of that, I solidify myself financially for fucking ever by building and creating this fucking platform. Now my kids are good. Now my future's solidified. Now I can start doing the things that I fucking actually want to do, which is give back more to the culture, humanity, fighting, whatever the fuck it is. So again, man, like, people don't realize this is a long-term play. This isn't just a fucking one-off. This is 10 years and perfect execution.
Well, in the culture, most people are saying like you bought your way, or you're buying your way into the culture, and you didn't earn your way into the culture.
Okay, then I will when I'm on stage. That's the fucking point, bro. Everybody always doubts until you fucking actually prove yourself. You think if I'm a fan of you and I've been watching you for that long and I've been watching him for that long, you think I'm coming in there to bullshit? Like, I didn't take the hold up, watch. I just told you I didn't take that battle seriously that you saw where I was in the suit coat and Norbs flew out to see me, and it was supposed to be this thing, and I was supposed to, that was my chance to be on URL way back in the day, over 10 years ago, way back in the day that was. You want to know why I didn't give a fuck? Because at that point, there was no money in fucking battle rap, and I was making more money doing what I was doing as a young entrepreneur residually. I didn't have to work. I didn't have to work for fucking years. I just got to sit around and make music and do what the fuck I wanted to do. I thought it was corny. These guys are making nothing. The people that I was battling were making nothing to battle. Why am I battling someone and putting 4 weeks of my life into preparing for someone who I don't give a fuck about, who's not really going to give me anything? Just like I told you with this fight. I didn't give a fuck about that fight. You understand? I did it to prove the model. I did it to prove the model. I fucking proved the model. Now I give a fuck about this. I give a fuck about Daylyt's pen. I was one of the first, I guarantee you, I was one of the first people to download his album, Let There Be Light, back in the day. I've been watching battle rap and this shit for years, being like, man, why the fuck am I not battling Charlie Clips? Man, why the fuck am I not battling this person? And so again, I can understand why people say, oh, he bought his way in, he did all this shit. No, I'm providing value to the culture and I'm earning my keep, and I'll prove my worth through my work. Count on that.
I'm not gonna lie to you. The whole concept of owning your shit is that alone, what you bring into the culture is crazy, is valuable. It's gonna shake the culture up. I can guarantee you that.
So are my fucking rounds. And everybody that's sleeping and everybody that's fucking, oh, I saw his old battles or I've seen a fucking freestyle or it's not a fucking battle, yo. It's not catered towards anybody. When I'm focused, I destroyed Jimmy Kimmel in less than 45 days. It took me less than 45 days to take out one of the most prominent figures in Hollywood and make him lose half of his following and half of his fans. I'm essentially one of the most powerful figures in Hollywood. If I really want to use my platform, I can go after anybody. I've shown that I can do millions of views, if not billions. I did billions of views breaking the internet twice last year for my fights. And now I have a battle with Daylyt. I'm bringing a whole new audience to battle rap. I'm bringing a whole new demographic. I'm bringing whole new eyes to this shit while also giving battle rappers a much larger platform. And if you think I'm here to fuck around with that and not prove my keep and prove I'm one of the best pens in the fucking world, you're out of your fucking mind. You're a moron. You don't know me. You don't have any right to speak on me if you don't even know how fucking dope I am or how dope some of my music is or how long I've been doing this shit. So everybody else can eat dick too. And we're going to prove ourselves March 24th. Buy the fucking pay-per-view.
I listened to some of the music. So the proof is in the pen. I've heard the music. You can rap. So 100% you can rap. You know what I mean? So that I'm not taking that away from you either. So again, everything matters when you stand on stage in front of somebody like Daylyt. It's different.
Absolutely.
So that's the March 24th is when we're gonna find out.
I know what I'm signing up for. I saw him versus Tay-Rock. What are we talking about? That's what I expect, bro. I am preparing as if I'm standing in front of the Daylyt that face Tay-Rock. I'm going and I'm reading the verses. I'm going back and I'm reading the verses. I'm not only watching shit, I'm reading shit. Oh, he used this double entendre here. He used this. Bro, I study this shit. The reason I can rap my ass off is because I study this shit. This is my passion. I got into hip hop because I got made fun of. If you don't know that story, I got into rap because I wanted to learn how to express myself. And I'll be fucked and goddamned if I don't use the ability that I've gained to show all of the years of work, all of the years of being made fun of, all of the years of being laughed at. You don't think I'm fucking preparing for this like it's the last shot that I got? What are we talking about? I do this.
It is.
Bro, what the fuck? Absolutely.
If you don't do good versus Daylyt,
I already said if I don't shake the room in 8, you can boo me the rest of the night. If I don't shake the room in 8, you can boo me the rest of the night. I'll put money on that. If people want to bet me, I will put money on that. We can have that be a wager. If I don't shake the room in 8.
First 8 bars.
8. That's
okay.
it.
Okay.
It. What the fuck are we talking about? I'm on Uncle Ra now, bro. You understand how long I've been waiting for this moment? Like, I'm a fan of this shit. I'm a fan of this shit, and I'm passionate about this shit. I watch all the battles. I know who everybody is.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think I'm respecting people like Fonz and the newcomers that are here that got fucking pens? You don't think I'm sitting here going, damn, Rum Nitty, that was a fucking crazy. You don't think I'm doing that? Because that's who I'm competing against. Right. Every time I make a song, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, I want to kill this concept. A lot of people know that I'm a concept writer. So some people hear some of my music and they're like, this sounds fucking weird, because I decided to experiment with a lot of my music way back in the day. I didn't want to sound like anybody else. For years, I didn't use an 808. In my earlier music, I refused to use an 808. Why? Because everybody was using an 808 and it's fucking easy. Just like how in battle rap, people go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, that's fucking easy. Anybody can do that. Anybody can punch back to back. With the click clack. I'm pretty sure read the phone when we get, but everybody can fucking do that. Not everybody can perform though. Not everybody can capture a crowd though. Not everybody can project. Everybody's like, he's got to put some bass in his voice. You think this is how I rap, you stupid motherfuckers? You think this is how I rap? Again, everybody wants to talk, but they're not going to be able to talk once we get off stage. Everybody, oh God, this is going to be so fun. We're going to shut a lot of people up. We're going to shut a lot of people up.
You know, battle rap, man, it's like you're only as good as your last. And
I know. And my last was 10 years ago. So everybody that wants to try to judge me for some shit when I didn't give a fuck about something, like, bro, okay, cool, awesome. But when I give a fuck, I thought it was corny, bro. I thought battle rap was corny as fuck for a moment because it was like, it didn't matter about your skill. It mattered about who the fuck could they push that was from the street that could continue to perpetuate bullshit. Let's be real. Let's be fucking real. Quantum physics, QP used to get fucking kind of made fun of because he had a pen, but he wasn't from the streets and nobody wanted to take him seriously. Fuck out of here. It's fucking corny. A lot of battle rap is corny. They want to hate on people like Sharon or fucking, Mike P because, oh, he's this or he's that. It's fucking corny. Danny Myers used to get shit because he wasn't from the street. He wasn't fucking hood. But see, now people like him have actually allowed people like me to come into this shit and garner and be able to garner respect, because now you got to listen to my pen. You got to listen to my performance. You got to listen to what the fuck I'm actually saying. And if you do, well, then it's fair game. And that's the point, bro. I've been watching this shit for years. You don't think I've been calculating this moment for years? You're out of your fucking mind. People are asking why Daylyt, how I got Daylyt. You don't know my story then. If you have to ask that question, you don't know my story. That's why I gave it to you yesterday. Go check the fucking tweet.
I wanted to get into the Jimmy Kimmel thing and the herpes thing and shit like that. Can you let's do the herpes thing, right? Like, so can you break down exactly what was your plan? And that's why I compared you to Daylyt after hearing your story. I was like, God damn. So, but tell everybody, can you break down why you said, what you said in that interview after the fight that you had?
Because people are fucking stupid and they're easy to manipulate. At the end of the day, I mean, if you go back and you listen to the pacing and you listen to the timing and you watch my facial expressions, it's pretty evident that I know what the fuck is going on when you watch it back. But everybody during the time, they took the bait. We said that we were about to launch this NFT that's going to change the fight game. Last fight, I was tired. I had 2 herpes outbreaks, and I fight to eradicate malnutrition. Why did I give people 3 options? I mean, if you're smart and you know advertising and you know how the subconscious mind works, why did I say all 3 of those things? Because now, however many months later, 9 months later, here we are.
Still talking about it.
Here we are with the platform. I said, I'm about to launch this NFT that's going to change the fight game. And a couple months later, I'm the first fighter in history to own their fucking fight and sell it on their fucking platform. Oh, here we go. Now I got Daylyt.
In history, not just MMA, but boxing, everything, right?
I mean, I don't know. Floyd Mayweather might, I don't know how his contracts look.
Okay.
I'm not sure if he owns the intellectual property of that fight. I don't know. You understand? Right. I don't know how Mayweather Promotions did it because, again, they were partnered with, HBO or Showtime or whoever, right? So, but I will say in MMA, yeah, I don't know any other MMA fighter that has ever owned their fight. I'm in MMA.
I wanted you to really let these people know, you don't have herpes. You just said that.
No, hold on. Every wrestler in college, I wrestled at the #1 team in the nation, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. That's where Brock Lesnar came from. Who's the guy in the WWE? Sheldon, big black dude. Shelton Benjamin. Fucking. Minnesota is one of the #1 wrestling teams in the nation. Every fucking single wrestler has herpes. Every fucking grappler, every person that does jujitsu gets cold sores or gets whatever. I just knew it was a buzzword, yo. It's a fucking buzzword. For instance, Everybody wants to be insecure about that shit as a grappler or as a fighter or whatever. If you get a cold sore, then you have herpes. People just don't want to call it herpes. You understand? It's fucking stupid. It's dumb. But at the end of yes, exactly. But at the end of the day, it's fucking dumb, right? Because everybody, 1 in 4 people, has HSV, a form of it, right? Whether it's on your dick, on your face, on your body, whatever. A lot of wrestlers will get it on their arm, or will get something like a little rash on their leg, and that's just from, sweat, or, the mats maybe not being clean. I picked it up from one of the biggest tournaments in the nation way back in high school. You think I asked for that shit? Fuck no. Right. Everybody, there was a huge fucking outbreak in the whole case that had to shut down Minnesota for like a couple weeks. And I was one of the fucking victims of that. Right. So it's again, when you're in the fighting world, right? When you're in the fighting world, or you're in the MMA world, or in the wrestling world, or in the combat sports world, herpes is not a big deal. We do skin checks for a reason. If you got it, honestly, it's not a big deal because everybody has.
I thought you were trolling.
No, bro.
That's what
it's fucking G. It's I know people are stupid, and I can use buzzwords to make people think something else.
Okay.
So I'll say one thing, but then I'll say, but again, like, you didn't know, oh, cold sores are herpes? Ha ha. It looks like a lot of you motherfuckers got herpes too, you stupid fucks. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, it's stupid, right? It's dumb. It doesn't even need to be talked about. It's just silly, but people are dumb.
I thought it was trolling, and it kind of, like I say, made me think of Daylyt, because Daylyt clearly early on in his career, he was rapping crazy, and he was like, nobody was paying attention to me. He said, so I was like, what can I do? So he started doing these antics, and he's not with us now. I don't know what happened to his connection, but yeah, he said, I started doing these antics, and all of a sudden motherfuckers is paying attention, so
bingo, bro. It's the same shit. Look at Colby Covington. Colby Covington is a perfect example of a fighter who went from nobody fucked with him until he started calling out Brazilians, saying you're filthy animals and blah, blah, blah. Nobody really paid attention to Chael Sonnen until Chael Sonnen started talking that shit. Mm-hmm. And he started talking that shit like nobody else, walked himself into a title fight against Anderson Silva, the greatest of all time. Obviously lost both of those, but made more money because of his mouth than what he would have if he would have just kept winning, because he was a boring fighter. And he knew he just had to win and then do what? Use his mouthpiece. Right, even if it was boring, even if he was going to wrestle fuck you, right? Even if that was the case, that's what he did, right? So it's the same shit, bro. I got the opportunity to say some crazy shit. I said some crazy shit. The world fucking ran with it, and now we're battling Daylyt however many months later, and that's the dream. If people don't think I'm fucking calculated, if people want to hate on the genius, then they're just fucking haters. I can't sit here and I understand battle rap. But this is an exhibition, bro. We proved the model. You guys get Lux and Daylyt. I get to prove how dope I am. Then I whoop Cassidy's ass. Okay, like it is what it is. I'm here.
You can't beat Cassidy, bro. You need to relax.
Well, whatever.
You need to relax, bro.
Well, whatever. I'm here
right
now. This is battle rap. Hey, bro, this is battle rap, right?
Reaching,
in
bro.
In battle rap, you got to talk your shit, right?
Reaching, man.
In battle rap, you got to talk your shit, right? Okay. Well, I'm talking my shit then. Fuck all fuck them all. We're here to take over everything, bro. I'm not here to fucking take part. I'm here to take over. What are we talking about?
Yeah.
You think that this create for you shit is just going to be a one-off? Are you kidding me? He just said Lux and Day on this. I'm telling you, Bao versus Cass. You don't think I want to see fucking Twerk or Charlie Clips or bro? Of course I want to see these motherfuckers. Like, when everybody sees my performance, I'm gonna shock the world. I'm gonna fucking shock the world, and then nobody's gonna be able to say shit. And then by the end of the year, I do a boxing fight against Jake Paul, and I'm the biggest entertainer on the face of the fucking planet, and nobody can take it away from me. Then what? Nothing. Exactly.
Well,
Shut the fuck up.
First, you got to get by this guy. He's back with us now.
Perfect.
Daylyt. Hey, Day, can you hear me? I can't hear you.
There we go.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
I'm giving you all this credit about your camera work, and you have the shittiest camera right now. I can barely see you. Yo, is it okay? You're battling somebody you really don't know. I mean, other than I don't
Hey
even
guys,
know
what
if
is that? Wait, go ahead.
you're battling somebody that doesn't have a lot of footage. Did you even see the battle, the one that I talked about that Norbs was hosting?
But why talk about it if I just
Yeah.
told you it was bullshit? Why
Because
talk
I'm
about it if
talking
I
to
just
him
told you?
though. But
I know, but why talk about it if I just told you it was bullshit? Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter.
yeah, sometimes even on a bullshit battle,
The
you can at
football?
least get somebody's cadence or whatever. But I'm asking Day, you don't have much
Yeah.
information on him. How is that for you going into a battle to battle somebody that there's no battles to critique or look at before you battle them? Usually you can see some battles first. How is that for you?
All right, wait, hold on. I'm gonna answer that question. Hold on, real quick. No, right here. Where is it at? Hold on, I got daddy duty. Where? It's like right here. Right here. Yeah. All right, hold on. Right there. Let me pick you up.
Yeah, that's nothing against you, Joe. Because usually people have, when they battle somebody, they have stuff to research
Of
and
course.
see
I
the
get no.
battles
Hey,
before.
there's no disrespect. There's no disrespect. I know that I'm glad that battle is out there. If it is out there, I'm glad people can go see a fucking choke for 3 rounds and didn't give a fuck. And like, I'm glad that narrative is out there because now when I fucking shock the world, it's gonna hit that much harder, bro. Like, I have done nothing in my life but continue to prove myself right over the years. That's all I've ever done is continue to prove how dope I am, how smart I am, how intellectual I am, how different I am from the average fighter, from the average rapper, from the average entertainer. I suck no dick. I didn't go to Hollywood. I could have sold out a long time ago. I could have been rapping about some dumb shit. I could have been fucking, bro. You know how many opportunities I've had to live that street life, to do fucking things where I might have compromised myself. Do you realize how many opportunities I've had to sell my soul?
Right.
And now you don't think I'm going to cash in? People are fucking stupid. This is the time. This is the moment. I've been waiting for this for 10 years.
In regards to the question that you asked me,
yes.
So, if you ever, like, not you in general, but when you pay attention to my entire career timeline, but if you pay attention to my entire career timeline, I have never set my career up based on the person that's in front of me. When people watch Daylyt, they watch me to see what I'm going to do and say, just in general. It never matters who's in front of me.
Okay.
So, he necessarily is just a placeholder to stand there so I can say what I need to say.
Got you.
I told people this when I battled Tay-Rock, and I told people this before I battled Tay-Rock. I have no plans in battling people and destroying them. My objective as an MC right now is to uplift you into space. And if you happen to die up there, that's on you. But I have no plans on destroying people. I'm going to take you to the heavens.
It's a good
The
answer.
goal is to shift consciousness. I mean, at the end of the day, I think that's the other reason I wanted to battle Daylyt, is because if you listen to my music, it's all about shifting consciousness. For years, for years I've had a crazy pen. For years, I have actually been battle rapping on music. If you go back and you listen to my song Go for Stars.
I said that too. Yeah.
If you go back and you listen to Go for Stars, which was in 2012, 2013, when I fucking went viral and did all that shit, all my life, all I've known is Go for Stars. And my pursuit for that, it might help others go for stars, attracting all this fame like I go for stars, even though I was never one of those go for stars. I'm reaching all-time highs, man. The NCAA's favorite. It's my name. I should get paid for it. Bauman, don't you hear the name of a king? Long as my name in your mouth, it keeps making me things. This is all battle rap. If you really go and you look at those lyrics, it's battle rap.
Now, I listened to some of your joints, and I was like, I even said that to Keith. I was like, yo, some of the joints that I'm listening to is like he's in battle rap mode.
Bingo. That's why I didn't need to battle rap. That's why instead I made beats. I made music, and I just focused the craft in my own music, on my own beats, and monetize it and get to this point now where I can share it with the world. Now, when we prove our pen, we become one of the biggest entertainers on the face of the fucking planet. Now we give them the music that I've been sitting on for 10 years. Now we give the new music that we can just put out easily and instantaneously. Bro, I was in the studio the past 2 days. The music that you're about to hear that's about to drop literally came to be in the last 3 songs that I wrote. That I'll drop here, they all came together in the last like week. I'll just write a song, just sitting down, write it. Because I can just write hits now because it's engraved in me. It's not hard. I can do it now. Now I'm the rate at which I'm gonna pump out content here very, very quickly. Nobody's gonna be able to fuck with me. That's the point. We wanted to get to this point to showcase everything. I want to showcase I'm one of the best fighters in the world. But I also want to showcase that I can rap my ass off, and you can put anybody in front of me and I will handle it accordingly. Whether that means shine next to them, whether it means make a classic with one of the #1 rappers in the world, it doesn't matter. You understand? We're here now. This is fucking calculated. This isn't just something that just happened out of fucking nowhere.
But just remember who you talking to, right? The guy that's been around a long time.
I know, brother. I know. And that's why I respect you. And that's why I'm grateful to be here. I am grateful to be on your platform. I was on Jay Rum's live and really got disappointed. You know what I mean? Because I was like, I've been tweeting at Jay for a long time. And obviously, again, trying to get on leagues like RB and all this shit. They never got back to me. You
never hit me.
I know I should have. I didn't even think to. But here's the thing. I didn't even think to. I'm reaching out to the leagues.
We would have been to the interview, man. It would have, shit.
Exactly. But at the end of the day, watch. I had to do it myself. I wouldn't want to do it for anyone else anyways. I wouldn't want to do it for anyone else. I outed myself essentially from the UFC and did everything that I did. My antics was because I was pissed that the UFC also has been playing with me. You understand? Like, I believe I've always been a top talent, and people for years have been asking, why isn't Joel in the UFC? Why isn't, you know what I mean? Like, if I was fighting in the UFC, I might give a shit. I might have gave a shit about my last fight. It wasn't. Right. It wasn't that. You understand? I'm grateful for the experience. I'm grateful to be the first person to own my fucking content, but it wasn't that. I do everything I want everything at a specific quality. I want everything to have a specific look. Is it making sense? I want everything to be presented a way that people can instantaneously get it. That's why I do the videos that I do. If you watch my videos, everybody's like, wow, his videos are really good. He's a genius when he does these videos. Yeah, because I make sure I deliver so that people get it. That's also the battle rapper in me. It's the same shit, bro. It never changes. It's the battle rapper in me that does a lot of things. The prove myself, the fucking, you're not going to talk to me that way. The you want to fucking go. All of that is battle rap.
The one thing I highly respect is, just you wanting to do this shit on your own. You wanting to own your own shit and, make your own moves and create your own path. And, which is very difficult. Everybody is not in a position to do that. But for you to say like, fuck them, I'm going to do all of this shit on my own and own my own content, it's really, it's what the fuck is the word I'm looking for? It's inspirational.
But it's also not about me. I had to learn that it's not about me though, bro. That's why I want to, I respect T-Top. I respect RX and New Jersey Twerk. New Jersey Twerk's fucking 3 rounds against Real Sick, to me, are some of the, I think that's that's like the most well-crafted 3 rounds from a rapper that I've heard in battle rap in the last, I don't even know how many years. You understand? Like to like that performance. And I'm just thinking in the back of my mind, as a fan of his, as someone who respects him as a peer in a pen, I go, fuck, he doesn't own that though. Holy shit. That's tough. You know what I mean? Like for me, as as a dude who's, you know, who could have sold out, who could have let someone else own his music. Like,
well, they own the words though.
I get it, but you don't own the performance, and that's
right. You don't own the performance, you own the words though.
Okay, so. Cool. I'd rather be the writer and the producer. That's why I make my own beats. That's why I publish all my own shit, because I want everything. Right. I don't want someone else to produce it unless I respect them, like J Rum or Sin V Style or any of the producers that NXA, any of the producers that I fuck with, I respect, and I want to cut them in on what I'm doing. I want it to be collaborative. Otherwise, fuck off. I'll do it myself and I'll just kill my own shit because I'll own it all. And it's more valuable then. See, I've always thought that my songs, see, people want to say, oh, these songs are this or that or this or that. My songs are works of art. I believe that they are pieces of art. They are concepts. My whole first album, Genie Is the Greatest Story Ever Told, which essentially told my story and how we got here and how we've been able to think the way we have, was me making my own beats and doing some experimental concept writing. I wanted to do specific concepts and have each individual song be its own work of art. You want to know why that was? Is because I wanted to sell. I've always wanted to be able to sell my songs as individual art pieces.
That's the NFT shit that helps out to do that. Yeah. NFT shit.
And here incredible. We are 2 years ago, NFT started popping. And now multi-billion-dollar industry, and everybody understands that model can make people like Tory Lanez or Beeple millions and millions and millions of dollars because people want to own it.
Shout out to my man Iron Solomon. He's the first one that actually broke down and helped me understand the NFT, and he's out here now on his own little quest with the NFT shit. So shout out to you, Aaron. Shout out to Iron Solomon, my man.
Iron Solomon's a G, absolutely.
Yeah, that's my guy. But yeah, so I appreciate your time, man. This is a little ways off though, March 24th. In LA. I saw the venue, incredible venue.
Yeah.
I shot it with the 360 camera. That shit is crazy. How many does it hold?
1,500, I believe.
1,500. That place is gonna be packed because you got one of the best battle rappers and rappers technically on the planet.
You got to respect him. He's the best. He's like, I'm a fan of his music. I'm a fan of his battles. I respect him as a fucking artist.
Right.
You understand? When I'm rapping against him, when I'm listening to his music, I'm going, oh man, I gotta, if I was on this, I gotta hit it like this. If I'm gonna fucking keep up, I gotta hit it. You know what I mean? Like It's healthy competition. It's the same reason I'm gonna watch a Rum Nitty battle. Why? Because I want to see how he fucking goes off, and then in my mind go, okay, how would I beat that? Okay, I would have to fucking do this. I would have to, okay, we got to pause here. It's calculation. Like, and it also, I see how by studying other people, you see what the culture reacts to. You see what everybody is looking for.
And what they're not looking for.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Bingo. So if you think I'm going to come out here and just fucking get booed, or like some people want to say, oh, his rap, or from 8th grade was this and that, bro, it's from 8th grade. My battle from 10 years ago is this and that. Bro, talk to me when I give a shit. My coaches know. And I kind of disrespected my coaches a little bit, so I want to apologize to them. But I have the best coaches in MMA in the world. Coach Greg Jackson and Coach Mike Winklejohn. I did not show up to my last fight how I should have. And I only wear anything from that because I just don't want to disrespect them, because they know my talent. They know that I have the opportunity. Even my teammates got some of the best teammates in the world. They know that when Joel is focused on fighting, and Joey Villasenor, one of my coaches, used to be in the UFC, they all know I'm of the best in the world when I want to do that shit. When I just want to focus on fighting, that's all. If I just focused on that, I wouldn't even need to come in a battle rap. You understand? If I just focus on that, wouldn't even need to focus on music. But guess what? I don't do that shit. I cash in all everywhere. I can't just do one thing. So now I'm letting everybody know I am focused on this battle. This is my dream. This is the culminating moment of everything that I've worked for the last 10 years. If you think I'm going to fuck this up or not take this opportunity seriously, especially if you've watched the Jimmy Kimmel Challenge, especially if you've seen everything else, then you're a fucking moron, and I can't wait to shock you.
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.